Now we also have the option here to reuse an existing field. Fields can be reused across multiple content types. So for example, in the article content type, there's an image field, and here we can select that same image field to use in this content type. By sharing fields, the configuration for that field is shared between the content types, and sometimes that can save time in setting fields up. Sometimes there are instances where it's clear that the type of content that's being represented by a field is the same across content types. But in many cases, and you'll find this in practice, sharing a field without having a really good reason to do so can result in having to refactor things later on, as you realize that one content type uses a field slightly differently than a different content type. So throughout this series, we're not going to be reusing fields between content types, and we're doing that in order to keep our content types fairly independent from one another. As you build out additional sites, eventually you'll probably get that feeling that there's a field that really should be shared between different content types. And when you get that feeling, it's probably a good sign that you should reuse it. But unless you have some compelling reason for it, isolating out fields into the different content types is going to be less of a problem later on.